Hi all, so I got these walkie-talkies on Amazon. They're the NXGKET brand, and I just wanted to do a review of them for you so you know exactly what you get and what they can do as well, and I'll be testing them out also. So let's get them unboxed and let's take a closer look. Okay, so I've got my walkie-talkies unboxed. So I've gone for a pack of 3. You can get a pack of 2, and you can also get a pack of 4. You get a charge lead here, and what's nice is you plug in just this end once into your USB-A connector, and that splits off into 3 connectors, so these can be all charged simultaneously. You also get a little user guide here which explains how to use the walkie-talkies, but they are really super simple to use. But yeah, if you need to understand how to, say, change the call tone or turn on the voice activation, that kind of thing, it's all here in the guide, which is really simple to follow. So if we have a look at the walkie-talkies themselves, so first of all, the physical impression of it really does feel nice. So we've purchased these because in our community hall, we have 2 car parks and they're split quite far apart, probably around 3/4 of a mile. Between them, and when one overflows we have to direct people to another one. Anyone with disabilities needs to be in the closer car park and that kind of thing, so we coordinate that using these walkie-talkies, and that's the reason we've purchased them. We've used them once and they absolutely work fantastically well. So they feel good. They have a belt clip here for putting on. There's also a flashlight as well, so if I just turn that on and show you. We don't use that because it will drain the battery down on the actual walkie-talkie itself, but that is there should you need it. Say if you're on camping or hiking or that kind of thing, it's just a nice little feature to have. So in terms of the physical walkie-talkie, it does feel really nice and lightweight, compact, and it has a really good 1800 milliamp battery, which is going to give you a good run time. So this our event lasted for 5 hours, and these were going still strong. They still had 2 bars on the battery after that, so these will last all day after a full charge, which is great. So it has a really good battery in there. Okay, so in terms of the range, they claim up to 5 miles. I think that's going to be a real push, because that will maybe work if you have absolute clear line of sight, but if you have any buildings or trees or anything in between, that is going to be reduced. I would say down to around 3 miles, 3.5 miles range on that. You also have channels, 22 channels on this one. So if you're in Europe and you purchase these in Europe, you have 16 channels. If you're in the US, you have 22 channels, but you also have privacy codes as well on each channel. So you have 121 codes, and that's going to help you to eliminate any interference. If you're on channel 22, for example, you're getting some interference, you can change those privacy codes as well. So that's 22. So they're the family radio service channels in the US, which is great, 22 channels there. So as I mentioned, these are going to be fantastic for camping, for hiking, for any events that you're organising, and that's the reason we purchased them. So also on this side you have your port here for charging up your walkie-talkie with your USB cable, and under this section here you have 2 jack sockets there for both headphones and a mic as well, should you wish to use them. On this side you have your flashlight button, and that is pretty much it. So these are really fantastic walkie-talkies. You're not going to be disappointed with these. They do exactly what they say. They work extremely well. The battery life is really good. You're going to get at least a day out of this if you're using it. If it's just on standby, they can last even more, 2-3 days just on standby mode. But naturally, if you start using the sounds, this flashlight, that battery is going to be reduced as well. They're super lightweight. They really are great value for money. They're the NXGKET walkie-talkies. They're available on Amazon and they come highly recommended.